Oh, I should redo this here. Check my level. It's working well. So I will mute this. Working well. Mute this site. Okay. Hello, y'all. What's going on here? Connected. Looks good. Okay. Pull up my live chat. Sorry guys, 1 second. Let's do live chat on all visible messages. Allie, finding NorCal. Good morning. How you guys doing? Beautiful day out today. Not a cloud in the sky. Not a cloud in the sky. Thank you for the thumbs up. Let's see here. Pop out chat. No, I don't want to pop out chat anymore. I want to put it on the side. I think it goes default view. Yeah, there we go. Who's this? Who was that? Was that Rick? Having some internet problems right now. Let's see here if I can close this. My internet has died, so it's back, which usually tells me it's open. Weird. My laptop's having internet connections, not my phone. They're separate. Lisa Kleckner. Is that Kirk? Hello, Kirk. Good morning. You're popping in at work, Allie. Shame on you. Yeah, having some trouble here on the laptop. I think it's partly because it's sitting down here right now. What I think I'm going to do is move the laptop to up here. It should be working. I don't get what's going on. Desert Runner, 9875. Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining the live stream. I've got a number of packages here today, as you can see off to the side here, that I picked up this morning on my way back in from Tikopa into Pahrump. Gully, Folly, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining. Doing a mail opening, as you can tell by the title of the live stream. Man, what a beautiful place I live in. Tikopa area is fun to hike in. I got off a really good hike a few days ago. Video coming of that soon. Kirk, yeah, well, I don't know what's in there, but we're about to find out. I'm waiting for a few more people to show up. How y'all doing today? I'm reading the comments. Maybe I should pop this out and move it closer to this side. Yeah, let's do that. Pop out chat. Yeah, you did it automatically. Automagically. There we go. Perfect. That's what I'm saying. Just nothing but chat. It's my My prompter, in other words. I see it show up here on the phone first, the comments, but I can't read it. It's too small, so I wait for them to come over here. Allie says, so you and Wonder Hussy inspired me to visit Nevada. I was there last week and loved it. Great! The Colorado River on the Colorado River for 60 miles and the Hoover Dam. And some quirky Las Vegas places. And there's a lot in Las Vegas that are really quirky. One of my favorite places, Allie, is the what's it called? The Sign Museum. That's kind of cool. I got to get in there with my night vision someday. Automagically. Indeed, that's a good word. I've adopted it into my vocab. But yes, let's say we open a package. Good evening, John. How are you? Does everyone have their coffee? I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. It is now 10 o'clock in the morning. 10:30, 10:26. What do you think? This is from the Amazon Fulfillment Center. Let's open her up. Breakfast skillet, one of my faves. Shredded potatoes, scrambled eggs mixed with pork, a pork sausage, peppers and onions. This is freeze dried. Very cool. Who sent this to me? Nothing like a hot shower from CHELLE. Very cool. Hot shower. Oh my goodness. Is this a shower? What is... What? What? How to use? What? 12-volt DC plug with fuse protection. Power cable. It looks like it's a shower head. But I think this is one that has an off switch on the outside. Hold on a second. So I received a shower head, I believe from Zepp. The shower head shower that drops right into my water tank. It's beautiful. The only issue with that is if you're washing your hair and you had turned off the water to conserve water, the only way to turn that shower off is to take the whole shower head pump out of the water. That's where the on-off switch is. So with your soapy hands, you hit the on-off switch and you drop that thing right back into your drinking water. So there's a complexity to taking a shower. There's a way to do it to keep the soap out of the tank. However, it is a pain in the butt. But I did put on my wish list another shower that might help me in this respect. So I'm trying to figure out how to open this box. Open! Just let me in! Oh, it's the side open. Okay. Let me in here! But I think this one has the on-off switch. Yeah, outside of the pump. So my pump, this is what sticks into the water, would have the on-off switch like right here. Then you have to drop it right back in the tank again. So I think I put the one on my wish list that had the pump on-off switch separate. Yeah, here it is. Here's a separate on-off switch for the, and it's well out of the water. Oh my goodness. And it has a water bag to put everything in. A plastic bag to put all this wet stuff in. This is brilliant. Here's the shower head with its own on-off switch at the top. This is brilliant. Thank you, CHELLE. There's nothing like a hot shower indeed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. Especially in the wintertime. To be able to take a quick shower without hassling with that is huge. Because it gets cold outside when you're taking a shower. Even when it's warm out, when you take a shower, it seems to get super, super cold. And I got a breakfast too. Thank you, CHELLE. That was very, very nice of you. My goodness. "909 Adventures." I'm doing good, man. How you doing? Streaming from the Holiday Inn. Thank you again, CHELLE. That was awesome. Okay, next package. I don't want to. This is heavy. I don't. We'll hold on to this for a second. Korean fruitful. Okay. Okay, so next box. This is light. Let's see what's in here, huh? Box 2. Someone sent me some air, some fresh air packets. Oh no, these are just, no, I'm sorry. Just stuffing. Okay, what's in here? Enjoy your gift from Weddington Logistics. You guys know who that is? Weddington, Weddington, Weddington Logistics. You guys know who that is? Someone has sent me in some Mountain House beef stroganoff. One of my favorite Mountain Houses. Beef stroganoff, 3 of them, I believe. Very cool. Indeed, that's what it is. 3 beef stroganoffs from Weddington Logistics. Weddington Logistics. I like these notes. These are great. Okay. Thank you, folks. Weddington Logistics, thank you very much. Yeah, I kind of scale back my live streams a little bit, John. I've been working on this vehicle as well as mine, and this is a good segue, actually, but I've been working on my vehicle as well as another one. It's not really adventure content. It's more working on wrenching vehicle content, and from the looks of it, it didn't seem like a lot of people were interested in seeing me do that. So I elected to take some time off, focus on these vehicles. This is almost done, and continue on. But this is a good segue because Zeb has been pretty instrumental in getting the X5 to a level where it's more than acceptable. Say, for instance, a while back he actually, besides the shower head that he got me, he also got me something very unique. It was the rear hatch seal for the X5. Yeah, Zeb is awesome, finding NorCal, but Yeah, he sent that in, and it just blew my mind because I installed it within like minutes. But that had been on my wish list for quite a while, and I didn't really replace it for a while because it was allowing air to come in through the back hatch, even though it was closed. Like in a dust storm, I could get fresh air still, but it was still letting in dust. And dust has always been a battle in the X5 because of the heat. So yes, Zeb has been very instrumental in a lot of things going on with the X5, as well as the channel, and as well as CHELLE. Warren, thank you very much for your donation. That was very kind of you, sir. Hey, is that the new bed in the van? Yeah, I made this bed. This bed is made out of wood, 2x4s, sitting on pretty much the legs are it's the wall, basically. It's a long story, but yeah, this is a bed. Super nice, super comfy. Hey, I'm an equal opportunity donation acceptor. Warren, thank you very much for your donation. That was very kind of you. I gathered it was Canadian through the CA in front of the dollar sign, which would be, the dollar sign is really US abbreviated, or ligature, a ligature of United States, the U and S put together. That's what you see the dollar sign. You're just missing the bottom part. So when you make the dollar sign, you're really saying US. So Canadian US dollars, that it doesn't make sense. So I don't really acknowledge whether it's Canadian dollars or US dollars. You know what I mean? You're going to Winnipeg to pick up a new Chevy tomorrow. What Chevy are you going to pick up? I got another. While you answer that, Warren, I'm going to open this other box. I know what's in it, and I think you guys are going to be blown away. It's from Zeb. Zeb's a good guy. I missed him yesterday because I had some issues going on that I had to take care of, and I have to update Zeb on that. But I will catch him the next time around. He did drop this package off for me. I was supposed to meet up with him for lunch yesterday. I wasn't able to do that. More on that to come. A Z71 package? Nice. Silverados, aren't those like the top of the line GM 1500? I thought the Silverado was that line. Anyway, this is from Zeb. I'm going to go ahead and open it. Zeb, thank you in advance. But check out what he sent me. Oops, that was my laptop moving. You guys know what that is? Ampere time? Can anyone guess what this is through that logo? Zeb, you're the man. Victor Debs, you win. You win it. Gully, you're absolutely right. It's the electricity. It's a lightning box. You guys know what a lightning box is? It's a solar thingy. It's the lightning box. It's the most important part about the solar setup that I run. The beak. I'm inside the van. Desert Deb's van. I get it for another week to a week and a half. She has some personal issues going on with her family, and she can't come out and pick it up. So I am sitting in her van again. So yes, check this out, guys. You got to check this out. This is the lightning box. As you guys know, the batteries in my X5, the solar batteries, have expired. So the solar batteries I had in there were AGM deep cycle batteries. Those batteries, well, they're dead. And it was 300 amp hours, 310 amp hour combined for two batteries. Each of them were 155 amp hour deep cycle batteries. Out and about with Diane. Hey, I was just hanging out with out and about with Diane. How you doing, Diane? It's been a while. I met her out at the her and her friend Jocelyn, great photographer, awesome photographer, and her basically Diane, and we just hung out at Chicopa Hot Springs. Had a great time. Did some collaborating, not really collaborating, but more like brainstorming, I guess is what it was. Catherine Kennedy. How you doing, Catherine? Okay, so these are the lightning boxes that Zeb got me. Right there, baby. I mean, Ampere Time, they're really classy. They give you all the information in a little packet, nicely put together. They're awesome. Ampere Time. It's not just a plain old plastic bag. I mean, it's marked. It's been nicely done, nicely put together. I mean, look at this zipper. You don't even get this kind of stuff at dispensaries these days. Just really nicely done. You know, service card. Everything's in English. You don't get a ton of paper. You know, you get really thin manuals. They're conserving on paper. The environment. I know it's a Chinese company, but they're doing it right, you know. And there's a U.S. Distributor here, so I don't feel so bad, you know. And it's also going through Amazon. You can get these through Amazon. Has a built-in BMS system. Battery management system is what that stands for. If you don't know what that is, it helps protect the battery if the solar panels are overcharging or the temperature gets too hot or too cold. It will help you out there. It looks waterproof. It is waterproof because it's a lithium sealed battery. It's a lithium ion phosphate battery. I can't say enough about this particular brand, but this is the 12 volt 100 amp hour lithium ion phosphate battery from, of course, Ampere Time. And you can see this. Excuse me. You can find this product on Amazon. This replaces two batteries that I was running in my X5. This one battery replaces both of those batteries. This one battery is about 60 pounds. Both of the batteries I pulled out of the X5 combined were almost 200 pounds. They were 99 pounds each. 98 pounds, I think, exactly is what they weighed. So that's about 200 pounds that I took out of the car. I'm replacing it with 60 pounds, and that's it. And this is the same capacity I was running before. Maybe a little less, but not really much. But you can use about 80% of this battery's capacity, whereas with the previous batteries, the AGM batteries, I was only able to use about 40% of it before my fridge said not enough power. So, and the older they get, the less you can use it down that low. Anyway, huge upgrade for the X5 to get this. So I basically took out almost $1,000 worth of batteries, and that's a value that I place on that because I bought the batteries about 3.5 years ago. Almost $1,000 for those. To show you how far lithium batteries have come down in price. This battery here would have cost well over $1,000, probably almost $2,000 several years ago. It's now very reasonable. You can put these in series or in parallel and up the voltage or the amperage as needed. But this is a huge upgrade. It's lighter weight, better gas mileage, less wear on the car. Only one connection. I don't have to put extra cables into the car to connect two batteries together, whatnot. I'm super excited about this. This is awesome. And these are the same type of batteries that are in this van right now. They're down below here. in the garage, but it's the ampere time 300 amp hour batteries that are inside this van. There's two of those. This van is carrying about 600 amp hour what do you call it, battery capacity. Warren, you can't imagine what a BMW battery would cost. Well, the BMW battery that's in the X5, I've got a 2001 Gen 1 5-speed manual all-wheel drive X5. The battery cost me about 150 bucks, and that's just your standard AGM battery that goes into the car. These batteries are these solar batteries. They're separate from the BMW. I put all that solar stuff into the X5 so that I can go on adventures, run my fridge, charge all my equipment for up to 2 weeks at a time. I'm an off-grid person at 2-week intervals, so I can be off-grid for 2 weeks out in the middle of nowhere, and once all my supplies run out, mainly the water and food, once those run out, I have to come back in. But my batteries are always charged. I always have my solar out. I'm charging those up. This is huge. I'm also taking the front seat out of my car. The BMW I'm driving, Warren, is a very low-cost all-wheel drive vehicle from BMW. You would think it's expensive. It's not. You would think it breaks down a lot. It kind of does, but it doesn't. I mean, it's a car. I'm driving a car that has 300,000 miles on it. I've personally replaced the motor myself. I've swapped out the clutch. I've done it all myself without a lift, all on the ground. So haven't had one person help me. Unless you consider someone lending me their garage help, that's the only help I've gotten. No one's actually come out and wrenched on my car at all. Just me. I'm kind of like that. I don't like people wrenching on my car unless they absolutely have to, or I can't afford to fix it myself. I'll take it into a shop, but under a lot of scrutiny, I would take it into a shop. I'm all giddy right now because this battery's here, and I have to work on the X5 this week. Mainly taking the front seat out, putting my fridge into the front seat area, passenger front seat area, and the battery will live in the front seat footwell in front of the battery, in front of the fridge. You won't be able to see it. It'll be living right there. My solar panels will be permanently mounted to the roof of the car now, and I'm running cables into the solar charge controller. I'm not changing the solar charge controller. Richard, how you doing? I'm not changing the solar charge controller because this size battery should not have a problem being charged up with the size solar panels I have. So garages are not included. Okay, so that wasn't necessarily help. Now, had I used the lifts that person had in their garage was nice. Really nice. I documented this a few years ago, but yeah. Where are you going to put the seat? In the landfill. I'm throwing it out. It's a motorized seat. It's a heated seat, motorized seat. It's very heavy, and I've had it out before, test fitting the fridge in that very spot, and I'm about to go down that path again after 3.5 years of living where it was. Behind the driver's seat is where it used to sit. Hey Scott, how you doing? The beak, where are you gonna put the seat? Sell it. Well, I don't think anyone's looking for a passenger seat for a BMW X5. I wouldn't know the first thing about getting rid of this seat. So if I were to sell it, it would be more hassle, I think, on my side. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna pull it out, take it to the dump here, and say goodbye to it. I just don't want to deal with the public. I really don't. I really don't want to deal with that. Your walls, what are you using to fasten to frame? Warren, I'm using Allen heads. I used something called a nutsert in all the holes that you see behind me. These are factory hole locations that I put nutserts into, and now I have a threaded area where I can take this wall on and off within minutes. I just take out my cordless drill basically, or hammer, and I put on my my Allen head bit and just zip them off, and I got the whole wall off. These are plastic walls that came with the van, and yeah, that's what those are. Nut certs. I believe they're number 6 or number 5, or no, excuse me, not number. A 5 or 6 millimeter screw that's going in there. I'm a nut cert. Oops, I didn't mean to hide that. God damn it. View deleted message. You're a nut cert. Ah, damn it. Can I? Is there? Finding okay. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Finding NorCal. I am the nut cert. You've used those. So okay, so these are all aluminum nut certs in this wall. All the walls, everything, even the ceiling has nut certs in it. See the nut certs up there? That's what's holding them up. And I'm using fender washers to make the wall so that I have a bigger surface area to press up against. It's probably what you're seeing also. Let me turn it around. That's all it is. I put no wood on the walls or on the ceiling of this car or this van because of weight. I'm trying to keep weight out of the car as much as possible. If she wants to put weight into it, that's up to her. My task was to make it insulated and safe, and that's what I did. From here, it's beautification of it. If she wants to cover these walls up with wood, she's welcome to do that. But this is part of the insulation of the van. These plastic pieces are honeycombed as 2 layers with a dead void in between. So it has insulating qualities to it. It is good and clean, and it's functional. You are not stuck with what you're left with. It's like an Erecta set. If you don't like these walls, you can take these walls down and put up a wood panel, for instance, and use this wall as a template to put the holes into that piece of wood. It's brilliant. And then again, these screws here, you can leave this on, put your wood panel on top of this, and have even more insulation for your van. So, yeah, these screws are long enough to do that. You can put almost a 1/2 inch piece of wood in there because that's how long the bolts are. I was kind of anticipating her wanting to do that, so I left a lot of room for this wall to grow in thickness and not have to use any new hardware. Yeah, Warren, then you need to keep all the weight out of your vehicle to keep the gas mileage back up there. But a Silverado, you're not going to gain a lot of fuel mileage. I mean, you're kind of stuck with what it is. Same with this van, I guess. It's the larger of the V6s, and it's really powerful, but the miles per gallon are pretty much set, no matter how heavy it is or how light it is, I think. Yeah, but weight is everything. When you're turning around a corner doing 60 miles an hour, you don't want weight really tall on your van. You know, keep all the weight down low as possible. Have I installed the heater yet? I have not installed the heater yet. I'm still planning it out underneath, but it's getting there. I figured out how to get it into the ammo box, no problem. It's wiring it up, but I need to figure out where the fuel tank is going to go for that. I'm not using the tank that came with it. It's a piece of crap. I'm putting in probably a outboard boat tank under the car and putting in a neck to that, a 2-inch filler neck with a hose that goes up to the side of the car basically, so you can pull up in the gas station, fill it up, and be on your way. You do not buy a truck for gas mileage. No, indeed. I had a Ford F-250 V10. I think it got 10 miles a gallon on a good day and 10 miles a gallon when I was towing a ton of shit. So, yeah, it was a 4x4. Automatic 4x4. Zeb, thank you. Thank you for the battery, Zeb. Freaking A, that's like a $300 battery, folks. That's not cheap. And it should last about 10 to 15 years. AGM batteries have a life expectancy between 3 to 5 years, and you always have to replace them after that. That's just, it's like a golf cart battery. You have snow this weekend? You better get the 4x4 going. Oh. It's a very nice battery. I'm loving these things. Oh, what happened here? An ad popped up on my video here. Okay. The Stewport. The van should have been a documentary. Well, that was the plan, but plans change, and it wasn't my decision to make that. Well, it was my decision to stop doing that, but I was getting some pushback, and decided to go a different direction because, well, most of my channel did not want to see that, from what I understand. They wanted to see more of the adventure videos, not really me wrenching on a van. But what I could do, the Stewport, what I could do is do a walkthrough of what I was doing. I do have video of some of the things I was doing, but after a point there was some turbulence with the build. And because of that turbulence, I decided to stop doing any documentation on it because, yeah, I want to stop there. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do an overview. I'll clean it all up, get all my junk out of here, and show you guys the basic layout. I'll show you the insulation that's under the floor. I'll open up one of the walls to show you how easy it is to open up the wall and show you how the wiring is going behind the wall, stuff like that. I do have to please the masses, and you know, I got like 4,000 subscribers, and it really seems like they wanted that, so I'm kind of pushing towards that. But I'm going to do it anyway, just for my own memories, I guess, because I do go back and watch my old videos sometimes, and you know, recollect, kick the can around. Where's my coffee? Here it is. Wow, what a great day, because I am working on the X5 this week, getting it back on the road, and I have to get back to Tacoma later this week in the X5, so. Add a second channel? Yeah. I'm excited to get back to camp to rip the front seat out of my car and put the fridge in and put this battery in front of that fridge. It's pre-wired. I already wired it all up in anticipation of this battery to show up. I didn't realize it'd be so freaking small. This is half the size of my one of my AGM batteries. But this has the power of both of them in this small little lightweight package. What? What? What the heck? What the heck? AmpereTime.com, folks. John says petrol here is $1.38, £1.38, I guess. Is that a lira? $6 per gallon. Wow. You know what I'm paying out here in Pahrump? $1.30, $1.32 ish per gallon. Warren, where are you located at? Yeah, California sucks for fuel. Richard. $6 near Bishop. Hey, 909 Adventures. When I'm done with Tacopa, I'm making plans for Trona. So Trona Pinnacles and Trona. If you want to do those, let me know. Well, I think you already do. I have to send you an email. So I'm going to do that. No date set yet, but I'm going to coordinate with you a little bit. I think I'm going to do a 2-day trip there. I'm going to camp at the Pinnacles, and I'll be exploring inside the town of Trona, and also doing some video of the Pinnacles themselves. Well, playlists still would be alerted. So here's the big deal for me. If I create another playlist, which is definitely doable, when I release the video, it's still released to everyone who wants to see the adventure videos. And that's the real problem. People get kind of turned off by it, and they unsubscribe, stuff like that. So, yes, 909s. Within the next couple weeks, let's say, give me a 2-week window, and then I start planning dates and when I'm going to be there, stuff like that. So hopefully you're open in about 2 weeks. You're north of Minneapolis. Okay. Cool. It snows sideways up there in your parts. Ontario. Is Bishop a long way by truck from the refinery storage depot? That I don't know, John. $12 a gallon? Damn. It froze up for a minute. Yeah, it happens. How is Chelle? Is she still here? Hey, Chelle, I didn't see you there. Hi. Thank you for the shower. I would lock at $12. Yeah. Yeah, it's really sad what's going on. Thank you, Chelle. I do appreciate that. It was really nice of you to do that. I was cringing every time I had to use the shower because I was, I had to work that on-off switch and drop it into the tank. So this is going to be huge for me. Man, there's a driver shortage now too? Jeez. Yeah, diesel's actually more expensive now. Got that right, Warren. More stuff on the way? Okay. I'm getting worried. Greg, you're absolutely right. You guys have really good gas mileage, so it doesn't hurt you so much. Small gas tanks, it's hard to see a big change, but it is a change nonetheless. A dollar is a dollar, a penny is a penny. It all adds up. Okay, here, guys. Oh, Scott, you work in the port itself? Oh, man. That's got to be an amazing place to work at, I must say. Finding NorCal, I hear you. Woo, $132 for a tank of gas. Scott, that's badass. You should do a video of that, man. Put a GoPro on or something and just walk around all day with that thing on. That would be so cool to see that. Damn, Greg. That's excellent gas mileage. I fill a Ford Ranger. Yeah. I buy the cheapest gas possible. Usually it's about $80 to fill up the X5. Nissan Titan. Those are good trucks. All vehicles are good as long as you take care of them. Zeb! Thank you, Zeb! Thank you, my friend. It is here. The Ampere Time lithium iron phosphate 12 volt 100 amp hour battery. Oh my goodness! Thank you, Zeb! What happens? It's not going too well on live stream. Top. Richard, how long will the battery last? The me bicycle into 15 years. Yeah. I think I'm going to end the live stream because things are going crazy on the feed here. Finding North, I like it too. You got. I think there's something wrong with the internet at this point. How long? 10 years, Richard. This battery has 10, 15 years. Don't abuse it. If I didn't abuse the AGM batteries, looking at 3 to 5 years. My AGM batteries were half when they let loose, so yeah, kind of a bummer. She's breaking up. Now, if you guys want to donate to the channel, you can. That will work, Richard. 10, 15 years. I didn't think I'd be doing this 3 to 5 years. That's why I went with AGM. Plus, I couldn't lithium at the time, but I really didn't think I would really go that far with YouTube. I didn't expect the growth that I've received. So I'm still here. And thanks to the support of the viewers of this channel, I can keep going for many more years. So yeah. But Zeb, I'm sorry I couldn't meet with you for lunch. My apologies on that. I had some issues going on. They're still kind of floating around a little bit, but everything simmered down, and everything's looking good actually. It's looking a lot better than it was before, I should say. Very strange transition period for my channel, but a welcomed change as well. So I'm very happy. Okay, folks, that's about it for me today. I want to cut it kind of close here now because I do have to get to work X5. I'm a little late, so Wednesday, tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, Wednesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. 20th is what's called the Tecopa. Yeah, there's definitely something going on that has changed since I started the live stream. So I'm going to cut it short here, guys. But everything to finish it. Thank you very much for your support. I really do appreciate your donations. They don't go unnoticed. Awesome. Thank you. Eminence front X5. I have to say, you just shut it down.